दुनिया इलेक्ट्रिक की तरफ तेज़ी से बढ़ती जा रही है। भारत भी सस्टेनेबल सॉल्यूशंस और ख़ास करके इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स यानी कि EVs पर फोकस कर रहा है। As we have heard over the last few days, innovating and finding newer solutions to traditional challenges is critical for India's progress. Electric vehicles are one of the innovative solutions to driving sustainable growth. At Amazon, we acknowledge this and we continue doing our part to drive sustainability and further our commitment to the climate pledge. I would like to invite Ms. Smriti Sharma from the Amazon Public Policy team to kick off the unveiling of electric vehicles used in Amazon logistics, along with Mr. Amit Agarwal, SVP and Country Head Amazon India, and Shri Nitin Gadkari, Honorable Union Cabinet Minister, Road Transport and Highway, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises.
Namaskar. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Highways and MSMEs, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, for joining us at Amazon Smbhav 2021. Climate change is the defining challenge of our time. Mobility is the next frontier in our fight against climate change. Creating a mobility ecosystem that is in sync with nature is the need of the hour. In January last year, we made an announcement to induct 10,000 electric vehicles as part of our delivery fleet in India. Despite the challenges posed by the pandemic, we are on track to deliver on our commitments. It is a privilege to have you, Honorable Minister, to virtually flag off Made in India electric vehicles today. Induction of these EVs into our delivery fleet is yet another step towards realizing the Atmanirbhar Bharat vision, and this aligns with the Go Electric campaign you launched recently, sir. I would now request Amit Agarwal, Senior Vice President and Country Head Amazon India, to talk about the climate pledge. Over to you, Amit.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Minister Nitin Gadkari ji, for joining us today for this special event. And thank you for your amazing leadership, especially during these challenging times. I have had the good fortune of interacting with you a few times, and I come out very inspired and energized every time I have that opportunity. So thank you again. Amazon is committed to building a sustainable business for our customers and the planet. We recognize that climate change is a significant challenge of our time, and we have a responsibility to act. In 2019, Amazon co-founded the Climate Pledge with a commitment to be net zero carbon across our business by 2040, 10 years ahead of the Paris Agreement. I'm excited to share with you today that over 50 companies representing almost every sector of the economy, including Infosys, Uber, IBM, Microsoft, Unilever, have committed to net zero carbon emissions by 2040, demonstrating the global impact of Climate Pledge. By joining the Climate Pledge and agreeing to decarbonize on a faster time horizon, signatories will play a critical role in stimulating investment in the development of low carbon products and services and will be required to help companies to meet the pledge. We have also set up the Climate Pledge Fund. It's a $2 billion fund to invest in visionary companies whose products and solutions will facilitate the transition to a low carbon economy. While we are working hard to safely deliver essential products to customers during the COVID-19 outbreak, sustainability remains a top priority at Amazon. We are building sustainability into all Amazon's operations and using a science-based approach to drive innovative solutions at scale. We are on a path to powering our operations with 100% renewable energy by 2025. In June 2020, we successfully eliminated single-use plastic from packaging originating from our fulfillment centers in India. Transportation is a major component of Amazon's business operations and a key part of our plan to meet our net zero carbon goal by 2040. We are committed to optimizing and transforming our transportation network through innovations in electrification, efficiency enhancements, and alternate delivery methods. Last year, we announced that the fleet of our delivery vehicles in the country will include 10,000 electric vehicles by 2025. The fleet will include two-wheeler, three-wheeler, and four-wheeler vehicles which have been designed and manufactured in India. Induction of Made in India EVs into a vast and growing delivery network aligns with the government's vision for an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Rapidly evolving technologies and business models are transforming the mobility sector. New and fundamentally different pathways are emerging to provide clean, cost-effective mobility services that create new jobs, reduce dependence on oil imports, and achieve more efficient land use in cities. Creating a mobility ecosystem that is in sync with nature is a need of the hour. I do share government's vision for the future of mobility in India that's based on the seven C's: common, connected, convenient, congestion-free, charged, clean, and cutting edge. Today's flag off, sir, of electric vehicles is just the beginning. We recognize there is more to be done and the climate crisis is still upon us. With air pollution levels dropping significantly during the COVID-19 pandemic, we have seen a glimpse into what low carbon future might look like. And we are using this opportunity to learn from it and take action from it in the climate fight. So I really want to thank you for your presence, sir, and I assure you that it's still day one as we fight together this climate crisis. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amit. I now request Prakash Kumar Datta, Vice President, Customer Fulfillment and Supply Chain Operations, Amazon India, to talk about sustainable mobility in our operations and some of our India-specific sustainability efforts. Prakash.
Thank you, Smriti. It is indeed my pleasure to be part of today's event, and thank you, Honorable Minister, to be part of this event. At Amazon, we are committed to and invested in sustainability because it's a triple win all around. It's good for business, good for the planet, and good for our customers and communities. In India, our commitment to sustainability encompasses multiple aspects such as renewable energy, clean transportation, water conservation, and a circular economy for packaging, among others. Sir, in January 2020, we announced that we would include 10,000 EVs in our delivery fleet by 2025, with the aim of reducing our carbon emissions and subsequently the environmental impact of our delivery operations. In line with the Government of India's Make in India initiative, we have been working with several Indian OEMs, including some who are present today, such as Mahindra Electric, Hero Electric, and startups such as EVS. We are proud of the significant progress the Indian e-mobility industry has made in the last few years, and I have no doubt that technology development and innovation taking place will pave the way to making India a leading market for electric vehicles in the world. We are thankful to the government for the commitment to advance the adoption of electric vehicles in the country through campaigns such as Go Electric, and to encourage setting up and scaling up of the charging infrastructure through policies such as FAME2. These positive steps have helped us and the EV OEMs accelerate our EV vision in India. Our fleet of 10,000 EVs will include two-wheeler, three-wheeler, and four-wheeler vehicles, which are designed and made in India and will also be deployed across our partner network. Today, we already have EVs operating in over 20 cities of India, including Delhi NCR, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Nagpur, and Coimbatore, to name a few, and this number will continue to grow in the coming years. EVs will play a critical role in making all Amazon shipments net zero carbon through Shipment Zero, with 50% of all shipments net zero carbon by 2030. Through our Shipment Zero goal, the fulfillment operations we undertake to deliver a customer shipment will be net zero carbon from the fulfillment center where an item is picked off the shelf to the materials used to package the item and the mode of transportation that gets the package to the customer's door. To enable this, a net zero ecosystem, we are scaling our renewable energy across our operations. We'll also ensure that our EVs are powered by clean energy. We currently have 10 large fulfillment centers and sort centers in the country, which are powered by rooftop solar and and we will continue to expand this across the network. We have also launched packaging initiatives like packaging free shipping to more than 100 cities in India. Once again, I would like to share that we are committed to investing in the electrification of our delivery fleet, thereby reducing our dependence on non-renewable resources. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Prakash. When it comes to sustainability, we get more done when we move together. Today, we have with us heads of Mahindra Electric, Hero Electric, and EVH, with whom we are proudly engaging to build vehicles for last mile delivery across the country. I now invite Mahesh Babu, Mr. Sohinder Singh Gill, and Mr. Indavir Singh to share a few words.
Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, Amit, my dear industry friends, and all of my friends who are in this call. Today is a very important day. I'm very proud and happy to be in this discussion. Mahindra has been in the electric mobility space for more than a decade. We have about 36,000 vehicles on the road in India. I would say most of the vehicles we have done about 270 million kilometers. What is very unique about Mahindra's contribution to the country and electric mobility is we have the most advanced manufacturing system for making electric vehicles in India. And we are government's direction are truly embracing Atmanirbhar Bharat and making most of our technology in India. Mahindra products like Mahindra Trio Zor are deployed with Amazon, and we are very happy to proud with Amazon for their grand vision to deploy 10,000 vehicles over a few years in India. As a partner in India and also willing to be a partner across the globe, Mahindra's aim is to bring in electric mobility to the masses, and this vision can be achieved jointly with Amazon's reach throughout the globe. And we strongly believe this partnership is going to help both Amazon, Mahindra, as well as country, as India, to play a vital role in converting to electric mobility, particularly in the first and last mile delivery. I wish Amazon a grand success for their vision to deploy electric mobility across their fleet, and assure that Mahindra will stand behind with reliable and durable products to ensure that this vision is fulfilled for both the organizations. And I also thank Government of India and particularly Shri Nitin Gadkari ji for enormous support given to the Indian players to embrace electric mobility, and various support government is giving to help electric mobility adoption in a larger scale in India. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahesh Babu. May I now request Mr. Sohinder Singh Gill to speak?
Honorable Minister, your inspiring words and advice has always been a north light for organization like us at Hero Electric. For the last 13 years, we are into electric and we are market leaders. So we find ourselves responsible for the change also. And if we have 20 million petrol two-wheelers today per year, why can't we have 20 million electric in 10 years is anybody's guess. For that to happen, we have to have the first perhaps 1 million in the next 1 year. So our target perhaps as an organization, as association head, as industry should be, to create that ecosystem to have the first 1 million in the year 2021, so as to lay a path for the 20 million to come in the next 10 years. So for that to happen, customers like Amazon's are doing a great job. Because in B2B, in commercial sector, it's a clear case where the heavy usage is there, where the customers are looking at the vehicle, which is so much on the road, so the awareness is there, and there is a direct saving from day one of at least a liter or 2 liters of a petrol a day for the rider who uses it. So in such a case, organizations like Amazon can lead this 1 million in 1 year type of a goal. And we are very happy to associate with Amazon with the objective of 100% made in India EV, which we are there now, along with the industry support from other members and the policy which is getting integrated so well under your leadership, sir, at state level, at central level. We are beginning to get such good policies now that in times to come, I am very, very sure that inflection point is near the corner. And as soon as we are able to put that first 1 million, we are on a clear road to create that 10 million in 10 years. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gill. It is absolutely our pleasure to stand shoulder by shoulder with you. And now I request Mr. Indavir Singh ji to come.
Namaskar. My name is Indraveer. I am the CEO of EVH, and it is an honor to be part of the Amazon Smbhav Summit. The world, as we all know, is a shared resource, and its reserves are depleting faster than ever. Being green can no longer be treated as an option. We need to do better now and together. History has shown us that the transport system is constantly evolving. Brings opportunities to innovate, especially in the logistics ecosystem. EVs of the future can easily be considered as mobile phones with wheels. Automation, electrification, and 5G will bring new opportunities, including improved road safety, health benefits, increased accessibility, and much needed environmental gains. These developments will intersect with social trends such as increasing urbanization and a shift towards a more sharing based economy, further altering the ways in which we travel, and in this context, transport goods. And to make all of this somehow, our aerospace engineers have been working tirelessly, keeping our Honorable Prime Minister Modi's vision of Make in India, Make for World as a guiding force. I would personally like to thank Amazon India for working with an Indian startup like ours, guiding, nurturing, and encouraging us to bring the electric vehicle age sooner. To fulfill the shared responsibilities, EVH started its R&D activities 7 years back with a very clear objective to reduce complexities in manufacturing EVs and be the first startup in India to manufacture a four-wheel commercial delivery van chassis. We are proud to share that we have been testing our vehicle for over 6 months in Amazon's delivery partner fleet in India and are equally excited to contribute significantly to Amazon India's commitment of adding 10,000 EVs by 2025. Globally, EVs are considered to be a luxury, and that's the first consumer adoption. But we believe that the actual impact would happen when the electric mobility gets integrated into the daily lives of people. And that is what we are doing as a company. We're getting the daily deliveries electrified. And we are thankful to Shri Gadkari ji for your concerted efforts, sir, towards creating well thought through policies that are helping accelerate India in becoming the largest electric vehicle market in the world. On behalf of every employee of EVH and their families, we at EVH take a pledge to constantly innovate on our EV offerings, manufacture sustainable electric vehicles, and leave our planet in a better state than the way we found it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. And I now request the Honorable Union Minister, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, to virtually flag off the fleet of electric vehicles that are made in India, will be part of our pan-India delivery network by Bring India. Thank you so much, sir. We can now request you to please address the gathering here.
Shri Amit Agrawal ji, Senior Vice President and Country Head of Amazon India. Shri Soinder Singh Gill, CEO Hero Electric. Shri Mahesh Babu, CEO Mahindra Electric. Shri Inderveer Singh ji, CEO and Co-founder EVH Ventures Private Limited. All distinguished guests and all my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to be here with you all at Amazon Smbhav 2021. And I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me to address all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to be addressing a summit of innovative and determined Indian entrepreneurs and business leaders of New India. As we enter the 75th year of Indian independence, we need to focus on our collective efforts towards a clean, green, and sustainable India. The three important things which are very important for the country, one is ethics, economy, ecology, and environment. out of which ecology and environment is also the most important agenda for the government. We need development. At the same time, we need to make coordination between development and ecology and environment. You all know what type of problem we are facing in Delhi because of air pollution. So air pollution and water pollution is a big problem for the country. And this is the important task for all of you. And we are contributing by taking all this new initiative. We are contributing towards Green India. India free from air pollution and water pollution is the mission for all of us. So I want to congratulate Amazon for being the first company to sign the climate pledge by committing to the net zero carbon across the business 10 years ahead of Paris Agreement. This is really a very, very remarkable and historical contribution from the Amazon side. And I'm really giving my congratulations at the same time, giving special thanks to all of their management for taking this initiative. I am really happy to know that Amazon India has pledged to adopt 10,000 Made in India electric vehicles in their delivery fleet by 2025. The collaboration between Amazon India and Indian OEMs like Mahindra Electric, Hero Electric, and EVS is a welcome step, which reforms India's significant progress in the e-mobile industry. Presently, the turnover of our automobile industry is 7,50,000 crore, out of which our export is 3,50,000 crore. And now by scrapping policy, it will be more useful for the manufacturing industry, automobile manufacturing industry, to get aluminium, copper, steel, rubber, and plastic with a very, very reasonable cost. We can make automobile components from that, where we can at least there is a saving of more than 30 to 40% of the cost of component material. My dream is to make Indian automobile industry as a #1 manufacturing hub in the world. And that for that purpose, we are now encouraging ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-CNG, electric, and hydrogen fuel cell. So particularly, our import bill is of 7 to 8 lakh crores per year. Economically also, it is a big challenge for the country. From last 12 years, I am working on the mission that diversification of agriculture towards energy and power sector. Presently, our agrarian economy is facing a lot of crisis. We have sugar surplus, rice surplus, wheat surplus, corn surplus, and that is the problem that our MSP is higher than the international price and the market price. So by generating biomass from bamboo and other biomass material, by using biotechnology, we can make the more productivity, increase productivity in production of biomass, and using biomass for making of bioethanol and also for bio-CNG. We have successfully making all this experiment in the country. So today, electric, it's really one of the important things because India has got tremendous power, tremendous capability for making green power. We are highest in the world now. We are making the generation of green power in the country. And for that reason, we are power surplus. So this is the time for the Indian economy also to use electric as a power. Now the lithium ion battery of 81% of the batteries we are making in India. Within a 6 month, I am confident that we will be in position to make 100% lithium ion battery in the country. There is no shortage of lithium. At least for some year, we need to implement the policy on the basis of lithium ion battery. But at the same time, our research is going on, and it is for metal ion, particularly the sodium ion, zinc ion, steel ion, and aluminum ion. And the research is going on. I am confident within a year we will get very, very positive results. We are also in position to launching of hydrogen fuel cell. We are successfully making green hydrogen from seawater. And from making green hydrogen from the water is also, the technology is now just in the, I am confident due course of time we will get the technology. So just 1 month before, I have a meeting with all the concerning stakeholders, the ISRO, DRDO, our all laboratories, research laboratories, institutions, the corporate person who are involved in it, all the big group. I am confident that India is marching ahead towards making electric vehicle, and 100% in due course of time, we will be the number one manufacturing hub of e-vehicle in the world. Actually, we have all reputed brands presently, all are present in India. So here, this is a very, very good start. I am really very much happy, and because of the Amazon encouraging this, it is really a great satisfaction for me as an individual, because I am working as a mission from last many days on this path. It highlights the role of automakers and e-commerce companies to achieve our environmental sustainability goals. The transport sector contributes to about 23% of carbon dioxide emission globally, and about 18% of CO2 emission come from the road transport sector. The country imports rupees 8 lakh crore of crude oil, and this is going to double in the next 4 or 5 years, and which will have a huge impact on the economy. It is important to look for efficient and alternative mode of energy for the future mobility. India is a power surplus nation. E-mobility will be the most effective solution to develop import substitute cost-effective, indigenous and pollution-free mode of transport. I am also working on public transport on electricity, or making of cable car, ropeway, funicular railway, light rail transport, and where we can use this all mass rapid transport on electricity for common public. It is very important for the country. And now this is the subject is now with my ministry. The Prime Minister has given specially this subject to my ministry, and we are working on that. We are also trying to make Delhi-Mumbai highway as electric highway. Then electric transport of goods will be possible. As per Paris Climate Agreement, India is committed to reduce carbon emission by 35% by 2030. I recently chaired a meeting to push R&D efforts towards alternative battery technologies such as metal ion, metal air technologies, and also hydrogen fuel cells. The ISRO, DRDO, IITs, and research organizations are working hard for the development of indigenous and low-cost battery technology for electric vehicles. 81% of value of lithium-ion battery can be generated in India, and I am sure that in the next 2 years, cost of EVs will come down and will be as competitive as petrol and diesel vehicles. We have to plan in a manner that India emerge a leader in future battery technologies and explore options such as aluminum ion, zinc ion, sodium ion technologies. According to report by the Niti Aayog, India needs minimum of 10 gigawatt hour of cells by 2022, which would need to be expanded to about 50 gigawatt hour by 2025. Low cost raw material can be made available from scrapping of old vehicles. Metals like aluminum, iron, and lithium can be extracted. Rare earth materials such as neodymium is also extracted, which is used as a NDFE magnet in EVs imported from China presently. The mass production of electric cars, scooter, buses, auto rickshaw will lead to the same capital cost as the diesel petrol version today due to scale of volumes in the next 2-3 years. Indigenous battery technology, localization of EV components, and huge domestic demand would make EV a most affordable means of transport. I am confident that India will be the largest manufacturing hub and supplier for electric two-wheelers, three-wheelers, and cars. Also, India manufactures 2 crore bicycles annually, but we do not export a single electric cycle. There is an opportunity to export electric cycle too. We have 20 lakh e-rickshaws, but there are across the rickshaw of the country. Therefore, we can electrify rest of this rickshaw, which will give size and scale of the battery manufacturing. The government is also actively working to support the EV industry by framing a favorable policy in the form of incentives, GST exemption, and etc. Government faster adoption of manufacturing of hybrid electric vehicles or FAME2 scheme with an outlay of 10,000 crore between 2022 support electric 2 and 3 wheelers as well as e-buses and 4 wheelers with only commercial registration for incentives. Further, through financial incentives such as 5% GST on EVs and exemption on interest paid on loans, we are taking major steps to assist EV adoption in India. The Go Electric campaign also seeks to promote the use of not only electric vehicles, but also other electric appliances which can reduce pollution. We intended to have EV sales presentation of 30% for private cars, 70% for commercial vehicles, 40% for buses, and 80% for 2 and 3 wheelers by 2030. The domestic charging and lease models for EVs is becoming a popular option. We have surplus solar energy that we can convert into electricity for EVs. This will ensure zero carbon energy cycle. Upcoming Delhi-Mumbai corridor, which will become the lifeline of India 23-24, we are planning to install hybrid electric roads. We have planned to start public transport on 100% electricity and also working on more sustainable transport system like broad gauge metro rail, ropeway, cable car, funicular rail, and road train bus. The EV sector greatly affects the components of manufacturing sector. There are over 8,000 MSMEs and another 50,000 in retails and distribution of components, which generates over 30 lakhs jobs. The regular interaction with the industry and stakeholders is certainly going to help to bring more productive results in the EV mission in India. I would like to once again thank Amazon for inviting me to address this forum, Smbhav, and hope that Amazon will continue to take such initiative which seek to empower and inspire the business in India. I am also requesting the management of Amazon to use biofuel vehicles also. We are also planning to have the bikes from TVS and Bajaj. The bikes are 100% on bioethanol. At the same time, now we are making the flex fuel. We are in the final discussion with the manufacturers that there will be the flex engine where there will be choice to use of 100% petrol or 100% ethanol. And the government has already given permission to make ethanol not only from sugarcane juice, molasses and BAB molasses, but making ethanol from corn and rice and food grain. We are also making the ethanol from biomass. We are also encouraging bio CNG. And from biomass, we can make bio LNG also. Because of transport of bio LNG can be easy for us. One of the project in Nagpur we also started. And there is a great economics. The diesel present truck, if they convert onto LNG, the cost is 10 to 12 lakhs, but they are getting their money back within 2 years. So this type of new initiative, which are going to also reduce the pollution, what air pollution is very important. We are also working on Clean Ganga mission. I got effort to work on it. The West to Wealth and Knowledge to Wealth. The innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices. We name it as a knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the second important thing is conversion of waste into wealth is the future. The solid waste management, liquid waste management, we can make this economy of 5 lakh crores. We are also implementing successful experiment like in hybrid annuity in Mathura. The Indian Oil is purchasing that water from 80 MLD of sludge from Mathura, converting into a clean water, and that water is getting to Indian Oil to pay 20 crore rupees royalty every year. In my own constituency in Nagpur, we are selling our sewage water by making it clean water and giving it to the government of Maharashtra for power generation. We are getting 325 crores as a royalty from that. So this type of new green initiative, these are very important for sustainable growth and from sustainable economy. And I'm really happy that the Amazon has taken the leadership with the initiative for Green India, India free from water pollution, from air pollution. I will also request you, the management of Amazon, to encourage not only in reducing the air pollution, but also in the water pollution. You can support the ecology and environment. The people like you can contribute for making India free from air pollution and water pollution. Your contribution is really good. I'm appreciating your initiative. And really, I'm giving my best wishes to all the stakeholders. And this initiative will inspire and motivate all the different stakeholders, those who are in the markets, to take an initiative in it. Even the electric trucks and electric trucks on bioethanol, bio-CNG and LNG also are in the process. So you can make complete this cycle for making India saving from air pollution. And your contribution will be inspired and it motivates to the other stakeholders. That is exactly the advantage of your initiative. I am really happy. I am giving my all thanks to Mr. Agrawal, his team, and all the management of Amazon in India. I am giving my best wishes to all stakeholders, and Indian manufacturers are taking interest in it. One thing is very important, you should have an electric vehicle, but the quality should be of international standard. So please see that there is no compromise on the quality of the vehicle. Again, my best wishes with all of you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, for the encouraging words and your unequivocal support for sustainable mobility in India. We at Amazon want to assure you that we share your vision that mobility, when shared, connected, reliable, and electric, will help India tackle climate change. We will continue to engage with several OEMs to build a fleet of made in India electric vehicles that ensure sustainable and safe deliveries of customer orders. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.